Yo, yo, what the heck? Yo, this thing on? This thing live? What is up, beautiful people? Wow. It's been so long since I last was forced to stream and talk to you all. It almost seems like yesterday or today. Or, you know what? Let's not even talk about it. I'm tired as fuck. Hold up. Yo, if you got a glass, you got a drink. If you don't got a drink, yo, we're about to do a clink. I'm gonna clink the camera right now. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need this for this one, okay? We got a lot to get into. We got a lot to get into this stream. Long day. Been in here bright and early asking for the free fish tank. If you came to the swap today, Ben, you could have gotten one. I'm not gonna lie. You could have gotten one. Give me a second. I'm gonna card out the camera. You fumbled, Ben. That's basically what I'm saying. You fumbled. You could have gotten a free fish tank. But you messed up. That's fine. We all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Sometimes others more than others. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a clink. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need this coffee. So give me 1 second. What's up? Hardest working fish stream in the building. Eyebrow slashed, hair not cut. Working on it. We're gonna 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna clink and we're gonna get into it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Holy clink! All right. So, whew. Today was the freaking day, man. I've been stressed about today. I don't even know why I was that stressed as I was, but ASCM swap, annual holiday swap, right? Now, you got to remember, you're in the presence of a civil servant, all right? I'm president of this club, so regardless of what work I do or do not do, one way or another, I'm partially responsible, all right, for this event going well for everyone, the vendors, the people that go, the members, of course, and we'll go through the whole event, but overall, I'll just say, I feel like it was a successful event. Mick asked if it was fun. It was definitely fun. What's up, Louise? Glad you made it safe on the drive. Louise was there vending. It was a lot of fun. I got some pictures. We'll go through some pictures. Of course. Come on. You know, I got the whole experience, man. The scoop. Cam Jan said, "Thank you, man. Let's see the fish." Oh yeah, I got these. All right, I picked these up from Just One More Fish. There's actually, I got more than this. Oh, they fell. Yeah, man. I'll be honest. I only want the Jesse card. I'll be honest. That's the only card I'm really looking for. And I was just wanting to make sure my odds were good. But yes, it was fun. There was, I think, a pretty decent turnout. You know, we're still a bit of a new club on the scene. A lot of people don't know that we exist. And I'm going to pull up some photos. We'll take a look. But just overall, really a lot of fun. I definitely underestimated how much I was going to be doing. As in, like, you know, I had to actually, like, do work things. Like, I was all over the place. I was walking around, you know, setting things up, making announcements, making sure people have what they need. It was like, yo, what the hell? Is this what it feels like to do something useful? I don't know. You know, we're getting, this is a new chapter for me. This is a new phenomenon, right? Doing something productive. But luckily, I had a lot of great people. Shout out to Aaron and Grace and Raquel and Terry and Joe and everyone that was there to help. It was immensely appreciated and needed. And then, of course, we had so many great vendors. I really can't express enough how grateful I am to the people that took time out of the last weekend before Christmas to come and vend at our event. It really means a lot to me, and I know that our members definitely appreciate it. I've had a lot of people message me about some cool fish that they got. People already were commenting on the Facebook, like, I think they got some stuff from Jesse. People got some stuff for everyone. I did my best I tried to buy something from every vendor there, which I didn't really have to try that hard because almost every vendor had something that I wanted desperately, you know? So it was pretty easy. But yes, it was a lot of fun. And I'll get into the details, but first I just want to show you guys some photos from the event real quick. What's up, Jody? Yo, Jody, big thanks to Jody. Tropical Fish Co. donated 3 $100 gift cards for the raffle to our club. And I can say with confidence that we did 3 drawings. We did 1 every hour. And I can say with confidence that the Tropical Fish Co. Boxes got the most raffle tickets in them by far. There was great interest in the Tropical Fish Co. gift cards. So hopefully some orders coming your way soon, Jody. We need to email all those people their whatever things they need for that. But also, thank you, because the more raffle tickets we sold, we raised money so the club can do things. Like, we got these member cards coming and all the stuff we've talked about on stream a billion times. But no, seriously, that was awesome. It was great to see. The raffle drawings were a lot of fun. They had me on the microphone, so I could annoy the hell out of everyone with my voice. And Big Steve won. Big Steve won a big auction item. Tanner, who, if you're local, you might know, he did the Maryland Aquarium Hobbyist events. He donated an all-in-one tank. Kind of last minute, he just pulled through and brought it. And Big Steve happened to win it, even though he just got an octopus and a tank for it. So he's going to use this tank for his octopus food. All right, so, you know, congratulations to Big Steve. He just keeps winning. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, man. He just keeps winning. All right, so I got the thing on the screen. Let me see if I got some pictures to look at here. What's up, Zebra Aquatics? What's up? How's it going? Hope you had a good time. Man, these vendors they got back quick. You just need their emails? Okay, I'll send the emails over to you. Yeah, Zebra Aquatics was there, came through with a lot of cool stuff. We'll get into that as I get into the unboxing of everything that I bought. Okay, but first, I gotta build the suspense for the actual fish part. Also, I gotta build the energy, let the coffee hit, because it was a long day. Now, another thing that Tanner did, he got there early to help set up, which was very nice of him. But another thing that was done was that he took some pictures as the setup was beginning, which I thank for, because I did not have time to do that, at least not mentally. Mick said rigged. I know. I do think it was rigged that Steve won. Someone really should do something about that next time. I don't know who could do something about that, but someone needs to do something about that. I started saying, like, not Steve, when I was drawing the auctions. Now, boom, let's get into the pictures of some of the stuff going on here. So, of course, when you see a table that's just got a bunch of fish on it, you kind of already know who it probably is, all right? You don't have to see the hat. You don't got to see any other details. If you see this many fish bags on a table, you're going to have to imagine that it is Jesse, or Just One More Fish, okay? I don't know what's up with this guy. Just One More Fish is like the name of the company, but like all he does is bring more and more and more and more and more and more fish. It's never just one more. What I get, it's like the ironic point, like it's the joke, right? But goddamn, man, you said just one more. Brought a ton of fish. Now, this is a rare photo. So this photo has the J barbs. Okay, the J barbs are in here. We looked at these on stream. He had them 6 in the bag for $80. And the thing about the J barbs, first of all, that's actually pretty good pricing on them. But we looked on the stream. Okay, we looked on the stream. You know, it was one I was looking at. There's 2 bags of them, and you know what? Mr. Cheap Fish Only, Aaron, apparently got both bags of the J barbs. So, you know, this is a rare photo because they were not there by the end at all. Here we got the table. Now, there were some, talked to you guys about some venue challenges going on, but we managed to get everyone situated. We had a little table at the front for selling the raffle tickets, the memberships. So you can see here, as we're getting going, the festivities. You can tell where it's at because the number of cupcakes that are left, so you can tell it was earlier in the evening. I do think the cupcakes were pretty properly decimated by the end. Mick said, ooh, Jays. Yes, yes, Jays. Okay, let's see. What else? Well, everything else, really. I'm honestly just trying to give you guys the breakdown of getting there and setting it up would honestly exhaust me. So let's just go through the goddamn photos. So here we have some of the member tables. So you'll remember we built this little display case. We just have one still. But some of the member items here. Gotta really rethink this being this close to the food. But you know, I didn't eat from the table. I didn't have time for that, so I'm good. Okay. No, seriously. But yeah, members are getting swapped. I think there were some non-members doing some swapping going on, okay? Bamba, buy a membership. This man had a Louis Vuitton little man bag that he was selling booths out of. All right, you can't make this shit up. And I was about to buy some, and this nice lady noticed I was talking to him about booths and bought every single booth that Bamba had. Like, I was in disbelief. Now, here's a photo. We got Louise here, okay? She brought some, in the back here, you can see she got some of those hero tanks. You see here, she's got some bags of fish. I honestly wanted to buy more. I meant to buy more. Actually, I need to pay the invoice that she sent me. So if I get dragged away, it's because I owe Louise money. Bitterlings. 2 bags of bitterlings here. I don't know if anyone ended up buying them. I should have bought those, but I know where to find her. I know how to make an online order. You can see here, had a table. Somehow, my sister managed to capture the only photo you'll ever see of Louise looking nice. Look how nice that she looks here. She looks like a very kind individual. But we got the bags here. Then we got the price lists here. So you can see, actually printed out the list of things she brought and the prices, which is interesting. Most, I feel like writing it on the bag is like standard, but you know, she wants to set up this goddamn sign, I guess. A decent amount of Achilles. The Australobius disappeared before I could get to them. Lucky me. I didn't really do a check on everything that Louise sold, but I saw people buying some stuff. I'll reveal what I purchased from Louise later, but just showing you guys the setup. Again, a little bit of table space. I wish that we had our dry goods in the front, and Jesse too needed more space for his plant rack and things like that, but all stuff we can work on to improve for next time. Something always happens you can't control, right? Anyways, just kind of showing you guys the table setups. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. Yo, what the hell? Yo, why'd they take a picture of me? So there was an ugly Christmas sweater contest, okay? And there's a picture of me here. And you can see I have my sweater on. And I've got a TLC, no scuds. Okay, that's what I went with for my Christmas sweater design. I kind of modified a Christmas sweater that I had, and I did a little bit of computer graphics, you know, a little AI slop mixed with some good old-fashioned Photoshop, and we got a Scud-themed ugly Christmas sweater. Okay, and here I am checking out Saburai Aquatic Stable. Sabu was over there, Carrie Tolva was over there, and Tanya was over there. They were all hanging out. They seem to be having a good time. That seems like a good group of fish nerds over there. I'm not gonna lie. Um, my sister did a good job. We got some photos in here. Yeah, Sabu is pretty funny. He's a chill dude. I enjoyed the presence. I did. We see this is Flashing Boulders in the flesh. You might have seen him in the chat once or twice. Over here, looking at some. Jesse's picking up some plants. I wonder if he got some plants. He's a big into plants. Okay. I'm not giving props for AI slop. Oh my god, bro. Listen. It's a hybridized. We can see some of Sabu's table, the beginnings here. Some, what's in here? Panda Cories. Well, we got some long fin super red plecos there. Just the tubs. You know, this is kind of a nice. The tub setups. I've had mixed. Well, I haven't really had any feelings about them at all, really. But I guess it does kind of make sense. You can see them against the white. I don't know if there's any air or anything, but yeah, I guess, you know, if you throw a fish in a bag, why not throw them in a tub? You know what I mean? Definitely got the plecos and stuff. Yo, just one more fish. Jesse in the chat. We'll be seeing him on the screen a few times. I picked up some stuff from Sabu. I guess this kind of gives away one of the things since we have a photo of me holding it. But Carrie apparently has a fantastic white worm culturing method, so I kind of cheated on Aaron a bit. Okay, we got some different white worm cultures. All right. He should have pulled up sooner. He should have pulled up sooner with the white worms. He could have gotten the sale, but I had to hit up Sabu for that. A little bit more of the table here. I kind of wish that I had saved some in the budget for these fancy EBO foods, but goddamn, 100 for a giant can, I'm not there yet. Now, I didn't bring any fish because I just ran out of time. If I had, then maybe we could have tried some. We could have tried some. But I was, listen, you got to work with what you got, all right? Okay. So here you can see kind of we got raffle items. So you put the raffle ticket in the box for the item that you want, right? And here we did a couple sets of raffle items. So every hour there's a set that we called for. So here we had some donations of isopods by Chasten, who was our terrestrial isopod and springtail vendor. Kind of last minute ad, thanks to Joe. And it was really cool. I'll pull up some videos, but she had like the Hoff's Mongai or whatever, the Titan isopods in the display, and she would let you hold them, and they're huge. They are huge. So cool. Grace was kind of running the show as far as keeping things for the donations together, and she put together the bundles of what was going to be raffled together. So shout out to Grace for that. Really kept things organized as far as that goes. So you can see she's writing down what's in each bundle. Someone's over here putting a raffle ticket in, and by gosh darn it, that is the Tropical Fish Co. gift card box. I'm gonna just tell you right now. Okay, she's not even done putting the labels on, and people are already going for that gift card, man. I'm telling you. So here's some tasteful photos, okay, of what we got going on here with the boxes. Caribsea, shout out to Caribsea, sent us a bunch of gravel. Had to have strength to pick up some auction items today. Okay, some of them required strength to lift up. All right, over here, some of Zebra Aquatics table coming up. We have some handmade caves over here, and really reasonable prices, honestly. A bunch of caves, some botanicals, some mangroves. Yo, Andrew, a couple people asked me, they're like, yo, where's his plants? He had so many plants at ASCM, I was going to buy some plants. I was like, you got to come back to the meeting, man. He comes to almost every swap at the meetings. You got to come back. So the reputation is starting to precede him. He started cutting out these little fish painting kits, which I thought was kind of cool. That's something a little bit different. I think he said that he had a CO2 laser, I think was what he said. I don't know. It was a little high tech. We got some bookmarks. Look, Jesse's about to file a lawsuit right now. Look, it says just one more tank, I promise. All right, that one's fine. This one says just one more fish, though, I promise. Oh, lawsuit pending right now. Jesse said, I put all my tickets in the gift card box. See how well that worked out for me. Oh, damn. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. That would be my luck, too. Mick said, thanks for supporting the local fish club, and shout out Jody and Jesse and everyone, and Louise, Joe, and Gray. He's adding everyone. I blame Steve, too. Ani K said, so this local fish club looks impressive. That's been obvious by your guests. So how big a place do you live to have a club like this? Well, this isn't at my house. Hold up. What do you mean, how big a place? Okay, let's see. Okay, over here we've got, the face that she's giving the camera. We got Snyder Aquatics. They had some cool stuff over here. We got some plants. There's some Sylvester Tang. You know I love the plants. They had some shrimp and snails on deck. Some really pretty guppy pairs available. Always nice. Like City. Well, this was in Baltimore. You can kind of see in the background a little bit of the ambiance. This is just when we're getting started, honestly. Okay. Then we had Carol's Betta Bettas. We're just looking at raw photos here, so I might need to brighten some of these. But we got, look, $20 imported male bettas. So a bunch of bettas on deck. They were sitting here at the table. They had very cool Christmas-themed sweaters. They're like bettas with scarves and a Santa hat. And they actually won the ugly Christmas sweater contest. I'm not gonna lie. And it wasn't even close. Okay, now if you want to see a tragedy, Jesse said that is getting close to trademark infringement. Hey, watch out. Watch out, man. Watch out. Jesse's on the prowl, man. He's on the prowl. He's about to become, what do they call it? The frivolous lawsuit people? There's like a name for it. Well, regardless. The lawyer's on deck, man. Okay. Now, you want to see a tragedy? Look at this, man. This is Sabu taking my money. Can you believe this? Robbed me. No, I'm joking. No, I was sitting here looking very innocent. You can tell that I didn't buy any fish. Like, see? Look at me. I didn't buy anything. Come on. Okay. No one's believing that? All right. Well, I'll try my best. Now, over here, more of Jesse's table. You can see the incredible sign, Just One More Fish sign, looking very nice, done by our very own SVC. And over here you see the Fishroom Punks little setup that he's got there, very fancy. Okay, very fancy. Now this is a traumatizing photo for me. This is the lady that bought all the abuse. Okay, I don't mean to like dox them, on my stream, but like, I'll distract that by Big Steve. Big Steve had a custom Big Steve's Glass Box holiday sweater. Now, how much ego you gotta have to do this? You know what I'm saying? Can you believe this guy? He's got his goddamn YouTube profile picture wallpapered all over this sweater. This guy's name on it. I wish I loved myself as much as Big Steve loved himself, man. This shit's crazy, okay? I'm not jealous because he just won the fish tank, okay? I'm not. I swear to God. I'm not. All right, here's the illegal plants, okay? These guys didn't have a membership. They still were selling some stuff under the table or on the table. Bamba actually labeled some plants this time, though, so I guess I got to give him to that. This was on the member table. Kind of interesting setup. You had crayfish in here with the air stone, but then you also just had the bags of fish in there as well. So that was kind of interesting. All right. Now, bam, money alert, okay? Every time there's money, I'm throwing the picture up there, right? Tanya, you've been exposed. Look at this. Now, this change is all ones. So we know there had to have been some big bills exchanged over here at the betta table, all right? I don't know what's going on, but, man, and look at this. She's counting. Yo, she's counting. Got him. Easy Aaron said no Ziploc bags for Bamba. Yeah, I know, right? Really improved, man. This is me holding a bag of fish. I didn't buy this fish. No way. This can't possibly be. Yeah, we'll get back to that later. We'll get back to that later. I don't know why this camera individual is stalking me like this. Okay. John, here's John. He has his little list here. He had his fruit fly cultures. I hope he sold those, because if he didn't, then I owe him money. I bet him that he'd sell them. A little bit more over here on the member table. Look at this cute plant. I don't know who was printing out the labels of everything, but stuff like had labels with prices and names of the item. I don't know. You hear Steve has his whiptails over here. He was going pretty crazy with the whiptails, man. Yo, Steve, I know you're taking over, man. The hottest up and coming breeder. People were lining up. Big Steve, can we buy the whiptail lizards from you wholesale? Okay, I'm telling you. There had to have been like 80 people who asked him that. Like, more people than even showed up at the swap. Like 200 people were like, Big Steve, please, please. Look at this. He put Big Steve on the labels too. This is absolutely insane, man. Yo, calm down. Calm down. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Let's set 1 second. 1 second. I sat at Louise's table for like 2 seconds when she had to step out, and you can see I'm looking very like a business owner. You know what I mean? The business that I own is Yappin' Incorporated. All right. Jesse said drive wasn't horrible. Just finished getting things put away. I'm great to hear the drive wasn't terrible. I know your drive up was not the best. Okay, I'm glad you got a safe drive back. And again, really appreciate you coming. This looks like some of Louise's rack. There was like a loose screw over here. I tightened it. I didn't tell anyone. But I was doing my look. This is what it could look like if I robbed a store. See? They let me behind the counter. Look. Don't I look kind of devious? She's not looking. Come on, Nicholas. Just walk away. Okay. Traffic is a bitch in that area, just saying. I unfortunately cannot disagree. I really cannot disagree. We were at Monument Brewing. That was the venue. A little shout out to the venue. Thank you guys for allowing us to use your space. It was a lot of fun. You can see me over here. This is great. They got the picture of me and Aaron blurred out, so no one knows I'm associated with this guy. Okay? Watch out. Watch out. He'll steal all the barbs that you're trying to buy. All of them. All of them. Now, I did give him a chance to buy them. I did. But I shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have. Now, I didn't even notice in person, but look at the shirt that Aaron's got on. He's got an MTS shirt. This is crazy. I suffer from MTS, multiple take syndrome. I mean, the first step to recovery is admitting you have a problem, right? I'm never admitting shit. Do I look like a rat? What do I look like ratting on myself? All right, so a little bit wider view of the venue. So we have the stage here with the raffle items. This is my guy, Abdullah. I'm sure he bought some stuff. And this is, again, kind of earlier on in the day. As we're kind of still looks like we're kind of getting set up where we're at. Now, this is the Boost Bandit. But let's see what they were looking at. Panda Guppies. A pair of Panda Guppies. Not bad. Okay, not bad. Decent taste. Jesse said I'm blurred too, thank God. Here I am. I'm talking into the mic. I don't know why I look so depressed on stage. What's going on? Yo, get this guy a coffee ASAP. ASAP. How much job depends this event, you say? 30 to 40 hours plus the event itself? A lot of time, man. A lot of time. It's kind of crazy how much time these things can really take. Ooh, this is a cool photo. Look. Look at that. Very artsy. I guess I should probably post these. Here we are, about to give out the raffle items, okay? No one put a ticket in for this shirt. Isn't that crazy? Seriously, no one put a ticket in for that shirt. It all went into the Tropical Fish Co. Oh, and the hat. So the Carib Sea hat everyone wanted. This is kind of out of focus, but look how happy Sabu is walking off with this hat, man. I swear to God, he came just for the hat. He commented when we posted a picture of it and everything, okay? The only thing he didn't get was the matching shirt. But look at this. This is joy that only sponsored by Carib Sea product could bring, right? Shout out to Carib Sea. I told him, I was like, yo, why you want the hat so badly? Look how much hair he's got. Okay, you heard Jessica on the other stream, man. Yo, save the hats for the rest of us, dog. Here we are. We're announcing the winner. I'd moved the mic over. So Grace, I couldn't read the handwriting on a lot of the tickets, so Grace had to read it. And thanks to Carrie, I think this is her Tupperware container that we used to mix the tickets up in. This is one of them rimless, okay, ultra rimless shallows. Now, let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Shout out to Chaston. Shout out to Chaston. This is Chaston over at our table, having a good time. Brought a lot of really cool stuff. Brought a lot of cool stuff. And a lot of cool isopods. Easily distracted by isopods on this shirt. I was just happy to have a representative of the isopod agenda in a way at the meeting. It grows every single day, man. The isopod agenda. They tried to shut us down. They tried to stop us, but you can't stop the power. All right. So I do have some more photos and stuff. It's like crashing on me, so we're going to pause the photos for now. Let's get into some of what I got. Okay, I think it's time. It's finally time. I know you guys don't care on my club event when I get it. I get it. You want to see what I bought, you know? And I do too, because I need to get the fish into the aquariums. But I was so tired when I got home. I literally just laid in my bed with Ada until I went live. I just rested up. I ate, laid in bed, and now we're going to get to this, okay? So hold on to your freaking seats, man. Hold on to your freaking seats. Hashtag Isopod Agenda in the chat. That's what I like. Now we're talking. Now we're freaking talking. All right. All right. What should we start with? Should we start with some bags of fish? Should we start with, I don't even know. Should we start with bags of fish? Should we start with the Punks cards? Well, listen. If I don't get a Jesse card, okay, that's all I'm gonna say. What about this? Before every bag or item, I'll open a pack. All right, so let's start with the pack. This is wave 2. This is wave 2. I don't know all who's in wave 2, honestly. I don't really. I just know the Jessies in this wave. I'm gonna be honest. So let's open this pack up, okay? Okay. It says 5 random cards in each one. So listen. I don't know. Is there a back? Okay, there's the back. So I'm gonna open it towards you guys first. Okay. So let's see what we got. All right. So first we have Duckweed Degenerate Dave. Wow. Okay. Well, this is a little disturbing. I'm not gonna lie. He looks very excited to be eating this absolutely disgusting plate of duckweed. It looks like the duckweed's already started molding. I'm not gonna lie. Disgusting. All right, here we go. Number 2 is, oh hey, Garden of Eden. Now that's a good one. I like that card. And this one does look like him and Shelby. All right, that's a good card. That's a good card. What's the odds you got 5 Jesse in a pack? Oh, that's funny. Outside In was genius for conceptualizing these products and doing these cards are awesome. I've been collecting those for a hot minute. Just moved on to the posters. Yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's got potential. All right, let's see. Which one is this? It's not focusing, okay? I can't even read what it is. If this is Jesse, I'm gonna lose my shit, dog. It's someone with a lot of fish bags, okay? All right, let me see. Let's go! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go, bro! We got the just one more fish card on the first pull. This was the whole... Dad, I brought too many packs. Look at that, man. Look at that. Let's go! I mean, this is basically what he looks like all the time. Just a billion fucking fish bags. Okay, we gotta protect this. We gotta protect this. I don't even need to open the other packs. Yo, that's an investment, all right? They'll be worth millions. Oh, shit! Who's this? Miraculous Miss Maya? Maya? Yeah, why she got all these kids there, man? Just like some Pied Piper situation. Looks like she about to drown them in the tank. Holy. Holy. All right, coming up next. And the Gar's in there, nice. Yep. Oh, what one's this? Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Automated Arnold. Automated Arnold, man. He's got the auto feeder. Look at that. Why he looks so mad, man? He should be living the life. You don't gotta feed the fish. It's automatic. All right. There we go. That's the first pack, and I got everything that I needed. Just one more fish. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's get to it. So, before I get into the fish, I need to start getting them into tanks, and I have a good idea where I'm putting most of them. Some of them I am gonna put in tanks. I'm not gonna have them in long term, but I want them to be in there so I can watch them. Kind of like a mini quarantine situation. So I cleared some tins before this event for that purpose. So this might not be their forever homes, but I want them to be in tanks where I can watch them. If I feel like I need to medicate anything at any point in time, you know, it's a smaller volume of water. And yeah, let's see what we got going on here. Just moving the camera a little bit, don't mind me. So I'm just gonna grab a bag. Well, this doesn't really count, but this is Crypt Nuri that I got from some members. Terry had some. So I'm picking up this bag, and this bag is one of the ones from Just One More Fish, who I just pulled the card for. So you can see this is Ocean Blue Shrimp, and it's 6 for $20. I've been wanting these. Award-winning, by the way, in case you guys forgot. This was award-winning at Aquashella, all right? So, ain't no normal. This ain't your grandpa's shrimp, okay? This ain't your grandpa's shrimp. This is Jesse's shrimp. Well, now it's my shrimp. You get the point. Ocean Blue, Neo Caribbean, award-winning. I've been wanting to work on my blues, so I have my own line I've been working on, but you know, sometimes you gotta give up and just buy a good one. Oh, shit, my bad. I was muffling the mic. Okay, look, we'll use this arm. The point is, we've got some very nice ocean blue shrimp here, okay? Very nice ocean blue shrimp. They're so nice, the camera said, I'm out. And I'm very happy about this, so excited to start another fish tank. I'll move the mic, okay? Listen. You guys want too much from me. You want to be able to hear me. You want to be able to, you know, have a stream. Just enjoy the background noise, you know? Like, what is it on Charlie Brown? You know, just like that. All right. So, ocean blue shrimp starting off pretty hot. Thank you, Jesse, for that. I was going to come back and get another bag, but the other one was gone. So, you know what? I get it. Award-winning. It is what it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull out another bag, and then we'll do another Fish Punks opening, but all right, let's see what we got here. Oh, this is another Just One More Fish bag, okay? This is another one we talked about on stream a couple of times recently. These are the Jelly Bean Tetras. Thank you, Mick. Mick said, no worries, we love you anyway. I appreciate it. So I got 6 Jelly Bean Tetras in here. Okay, and you can see in the bag, Well, you might be able to see them. Hold up. There we go. So they're dancing around in there. They look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna get these in the tank pretty quick here. But that's a nice one, and I'm gonna spoil it. I got 2 bags of them, all right? I got 2 bags. I didn't want to be that guy and buy every bag that he had, but I got 2 bags of 6. So we got 12 jelly bean tetras. So Aaron, you better get to breeding yours, man, because I might breed mine. I might breed mine first. I mean, he's got the J barbs, right? What's the problem? What's the problem? All right, let's do one more Fishroom Punks card opening. What was the cost? Yo, that was actually the crazy. Am I reading this right? Yeah, I got 6 jelly bean tetras in the bag, and the cost was $20, I think. So I hope so, because I think I paid him $20. That better be the price. Didn't I get 3 bags? Did I? Wait a second, did I? Oh shit! Maybe I did. Maybe I was that guy. Hold on. So but what happened was I was buying the fish, and then I got handed some cash, and I was like, well, let's go. Let's do another one. Okay. So yeah, 18 jelly bean tetras. All right, we're gonna do one more Fishroom Punks opening. You had 6 bags of them? Okay, perfect. We'll do one more. Honestly, I'm just trying to get the fish in the tanks and looking at them. So we got these other ones for other streams. I already got the freaking card that I wanted. All right, so wave 2. Let's do this. Olé. Don't laugh at me, Jody. Stop laughing. All right. Let's see what size inside. Okay, let's see what we got up here first. Let's see what we got up here. If the Ada has joined us. Who the heck is that? Oh, this better not be. We got Bare Bottom Branton. Oh, hell no. Oh, I gotta throw this shit out, man. I gotta throw this shit out. This is crazy. Not Bare Bottom Branton. Okay. Yo, I gotta like vandalize that card or something. Yo, we got another Jesse. Yo, I'm about to make a shrine, bro. I can make a Jesse shrine right now. Yo, this is crazy. I bought all these cards to make sure I got a Jesse. And now I got more than one, so mission accomplished. Let's fucking go. Yo. All right, here we go. Let's see. This is Mark's Methylene Blues. What the? Yo, this man been guzzling the methylene blue. That's crazy. Yo, don't try this at home. Don't breathe this. Yeah, poop emojis in the chat for Brent, and I see you. All right, and then here we have, oh, who's this? Focus. Camera, please. Oh, we got the child drowner here again. Yo, sorry. No, we got mine here again. All right, we got 2. I'm gonna have to start cornering the market on some of these. I'm not gonna lie. That's Kyle's wife. Look, bro. Look. I'm just. Oh wait, I know this person. Hagen Hill Design. Look at that. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. We got 1 or 2 duplicates here. So, listen, man. If you're looking for a Jesse card, you're gonna have to pay me a pretty penny, okay? I only got 1 extra. I might need to make a shrine that I can look at from both sides. I might need a card on each side. You know what I'm saying? Olé. All right, let's get back to the fish. HHD. Shout out to the Fishroom Punks, and shout out to Ada the cat, who is decided to sit on my knee. Okay. Nick, you bring it with me next time, and I'll sign them. Oh wait, how much do you charge for the signing, bro? Like, you'll sign them for free? Like, that's gonna quadruple the cost. Let's go. Yo, we get the signature too? Now, we got the custom bag, okay? And this is a quality. It's attention to detail. Look, a logo, all right? Now, in here, one last thing. This is something I'm very excited about. This is from Chaston, all right? And I've got the Titan isopods, the Porcelio Hongsonsai. I don't even know how to say it. These things get absolutely massive. They're very pretty. They got like a black body with white outlines. And these are babies. These are babies, but they get like 2 inches. And I'm extremely excited. Extremely excited for these. So I'll have to set up them in one of my larger enclosures that I got over here and enjoy having an absolute beauty of an isopod. Jody needs the Loach Queen card. Yeah, I gotta have decent odds. I got a lot of packs here, man. All right. Shout out to Chaston for that. I'm pretty hype. I'm pretty hype. Now, this is something people might be surprised. Nick's gonna want to collect. No, I only want the cards that I care about, okay? The Jesse one was the one that got me in the door. You know, I could get the Jody one like that. That would be cool. Get all the ones of my friends. You know what I mean? I got all the ones of my friends, and then I'll just hoard the rest. All right, so this is from Snyder Aquatics here that I got. This is a pair of purple dragon guppies. All right, so you know I like the guppies with a little shininess on them. I actually do kind of like those. These just seem like I like the caudal tail is very fancy looking to me, and the pectorals on the sides were very nice. Yo, what's up? Big all-in-one Steve is in the chat right now. Holy. What's up, Big Steve? What's up? Good, Big Steve missed most of what. You know, the moment I show the fish that I got, Big Steve's gonna buy it and then breed like 10 billion of them just to spite me. All right, I got that from Snyder Aquatics, very nice. And also I picked up some Swasser Tang. Come on, baby, let's go. You can never have enough. You can never have enough. Okay, what's up, Toonie Loon? How's it going? How's it going? Okay. You know, I picked up another one of these. I had to. I've been using these as my breeding trays, as my hatching trays and stuff. And yeah, I love them. I have 2. Now I have 3. I will have 4. I'm just gonna tell you now. I will have 4. And if anyone wants to send me any Christmas presents, I'm accepting gift cards to all the vendors that are in the chat right now, okay? How much do those tanks cost? Just got a price on it. I don't know. They're like $40, I think. Yeah. I think they're 40-ish. 47? Okay. Back to the fish. Back to the fish. I think that's the only dry good thing that I... No, wait. Zebra Aquatics. I'm very excited about these. When I went to Becca Goldring's room, she had some Apisto caves that were like little eggs. Super cool. Super cool. And I saw some very interesting caves that Zebra Aquatics, our very own, in the chat had. And I thought they'd be great for like Apistos. Because some of the Apistos, they'll use really small, like the Cockatoides, they'll go in like every single crevice possible. So check this out. It's like a little pillow cave here. Super tiny. I think some dwarf cichlids would actually love going into these. And Andrew was saying if I had something you wanted to imitate, then just to let him know, he'll try and make it. The great part about this is it was like $3 a cave. I honestly should have bought more, but I'm gonna see him at the next meeting probably. So I got 3 of these small ones. I pretty much not buy caves from many other places at this point because, I got the hookup right here. Pizza roll cave. Yeah, but it's just like, I like the size. I've just been noticing the pistols seem to like some smaller little crevices sometimes, and some of the other things I breed are a little smaller, so I think that this is going to be pretty sweet. At the very worst, it's an excellent hiding spot. What can I say? So I got 3 of these. Shout out to Andrew. Louise said, it was a pleasure meeting Zebra Aquatics, Big Steve, Aaron, the whole gang, but Zebra and I had some really awesome conversations. Uh-oh. Oh, no. 2 troublemakers. So I got 3 small pillow caves, but I also got 2 slightly larger pillow caves. So we'll do some A/B testing, see what's going on, see what they like. Vic said, that's a nice cave. Put it half filled with sand and pistol females dig up a wall in front of the entrance the way they like. That's a good idea. So I got 2 slightly larger ones about the size of my hand. Maybe some bigger cichlids would use it. But I do kind of like having the spaces on the sides versus all the way back, because then, bad for scene potentially, but then if they feel like they need to hide the eggs out of sight or something, you know what I mean? They're a little tucked in the corner. Steve said, Steve saw me squinting. God damn it. He said, buy this kid some glasses for Christmas. I'll accept iBuy Direct gift cards. iBuy Direct, you want to sponsor me? I'll accept that. All right. I previewed this. I'm probably just going to feed out this, honestly, and then starter culture. But some really nice whiteworm cultures over at Sabu's table. Okay. I would say they're on par with Aaron's. Pretty thick. I think I paid $15. I really can't be mad at that. This is a good culture. It's a lot of worms. It's a lot of worms. So I think we did well. We did well there. Holy. Now, this is something a little bit greedy of me, okay? But maybe the stream the other day was, well, I guess I kind of said it, but we got some hill streams, okay? We got some hill streams. This is from Louise. These are the Vardis Befordius, and I got 4 of them, I believe. Ross said, I need paramecium to start a culture. You got to hit up the captain's critters, man. I'm telling you. That's the only person I'll shield for. So these are going to be ones that we're going to need to look at in the tanks to really get a good idea, but got some hill streams. And these are ones I'm probably going to put them in the 10 with the stir-bys for now as I watch them, because that tank has a decent amount of movement going on, and lots of rocks, lots of biofilm and stuff all over there. So I think that's going to be a good spot. I'm going to add a couple more rocks in the back, but I think this is going to be that'll be a good one for them for now. And we'll have to work on building out some bigger tanks for them, but I just want to watch them for a bit. These are some really nice hill streams. And then I think this is the last fish. I got the last of the Royal Arrow Tetras, okay? So my school, I'm all in on these guys, okay? I'm all in. I got a couple more to add to the school. So those are gonna go in the Higer tank with the rest of them. And holy, looks a good size on the hill streams. Yep, I think so. I think so. So that means there's only one thing left to do. We gotta start getting some fish into some freaking tanks, don't we? Don't we? Now, do I do that with you guys on the stream, or like, do I just, I'm gonna just log off right now. Later. Look, Jody said I'm about to fall asleep. See? Yo, Jody's about to fall asleep. Stream over. Stream over, it's fine. Let me put the camera on something that isn't me. Hold up. Let me get it started. The Corys look like they're kind of doing things. Jody said I'm off the bed. Night, Jody. Appreciate you stopping by. And I'll get you those emails. Thank you very much again for that. All right. You didn't forget the Black Arrow Tetra, did you? Please tell me you didn't leave. What? No, I just put the Black Arrow Tetras on the screen. I just put them on the screen, Luis. I didn't forget, though. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Flash said, what fish did you get? Bro, you just missed the entire breakdown. But I'm about to put them in the tank, so we'll get a secondary breakdown of the fish. Good night, Jody. So, let me move the computer a little bit, and we're gonna start putting these fish away. Now, I gotta say, one thing about the swap that was a lot of fun. At least my bad, I'm at the shop and I pay attention to the part. My crisis is averted. No, you're good. Was the people. Now, I didn't realize how much I was going to be running around. Like, I didn't even get to really hang out with SVC. I got to say hi to Spillgills and some other people from the Discord, but I didn't really get to hang out as much with everyone because I was kind of bouncing around. But some people I got to talk to that I haven't really gotten to talk to as much before, which was nice. So I talked to Carrie a little bit. I talked to, basically everyone at Sabu's table a little bit, and, got some nice feedback from people. It seemed like everyone was having a good time, and, of course we want people to be there and get to sell their fish and all that kind of thing, but one of the things that was a priority was people having a good time. And it seemed like there was a lot of people having fun. So that, to me, felt like a success. I was pretty happy about that. I got to really kind of feel like we're moving and shaking, man. There was just like movement everywhere. We get there, we're setting up the tables, people are coming in and out, like, it was a little bit of a different experience. Toonie Loon said, I heard it was a good turnout. Bummed I missed it. I think the turnout was pretty good. One or two people were like, wow, because some people, again, weren't familiar with the club. So they're like, for a club that I feel like is not very well known, you guys did a good job. So there's stuff, lessons learned, things to improve for next time. But all in all, looking at it, it feels like it was a successful day. It feels like a successful day. More people told me they had a great time than didn't. So that's what I'm taking away for now. If you went to the event, if you vended the event, I think that please send us some feedback. I'll probably try and make sure we create a feedback form for vendors. Some of the stuff that we used, like the forms, and some of the things on the forms were kind of from previous swaps I think should be updated a little bit. The venue, Jesse said, awesome organization. Venue, the venue, we've learned our lesson, so we're already working on a contract for the next swap to make sure that things, we have a little bit less of the challenges that we had with this one. But I appreciate everyone was pretty good at being flexible and adapting. Flash said the swap was great. SBC said, I definitely had an awesome time today. Awesome. Zebra Quiet said, I had an amazing time. I really enjoyed getting to meet and talk with everyone. And Jesse said, it was well worth my travel to see everyone and support your swap. Well, it really means a lot to me to see all you guys say that in the chat, that you had a good time. That really is what's important. So I think as we move forward, what we did today, we did our job. I think we did our best to set up a nice event for everyone. And I think that for the next, larger annual swap, we can do some things that'll make it even better for everyone, Easy Smeezy said the venue is really accommodating, but yes, we'll make sure to fix the space issues in the future for sure. Thank you to all the vendors for being so flexible. Yes, Shout out to the VP. Aaron was heading up the wrangling of the venue, and the venue is generally pretty nice. We just had some bad luck. They accidentally double booked us. It was kind of funny though, because we had our event in the front part, and in the back there's like something with, like, people with like suits and stuff back there, and then I'm like up in the front like, all right, we got this 3 boxes of gravel, fish pun joke, yap yap yap, and I'm just imagining in the back like, oh, it's very demure back here, like, oh yes, sip, and you just hear in the distance like, all right, who wants this raffle item? Zebra says, I think it was a wedding. Yeah, it did seem like a wedding vibe. I hope it wasn't a wedding. I really hope it wasn't. But that was the vibe. Louise said, I'm looking forward to having a pumpkin beer and I don't even drink. Yeah, some people did actually take drinks home with them, which was nice. I'm glad they found something that looked interesting and also supported the venue. But no, this is good. All feedback's going to be good. And I'm excited. I feel like we sold a good amount of raffle tickets. We got some memberships, so things are, on the club front, things are starting to kind of click into place, and we'll just keep growing it, you know? Flash said, I heard wedding too. Oh my gosh. Mick said you crashed a wedding. I mean, there was a wedding at the Clash, right? So like, we're just doing weddings at fish events now. That's the meta. Am I the only one that got that memo? We're doing weddings at fish events. SVC, I did say you had a really great time. That I'm glad to hear that. I didn't even get to really hang out with you that much, which was very unfortunate for me. Okay. I'm gonna start getting some fish up in here. I think we gave some of their kids something to do, so we might have new fish people for the future. Oh, nice. Maybe it's good luck. It could be good luck. I originally wanted to get married at the Atlanta Aquarium, so I'd be down with that concept. Okay. Yo, Steve just donated $2. Thank you, Big Steve. Really appreciate you. I'm surprised you have $2 left after today, but I appreciate it very much. He donated $2 to say it sucked. Wow. Okay. I see how it is, Steve. I see how it is, Steve. And yeah, the wedding crashed our swap. It's the other way around. Okay, it's the other way around. All right. Let me get some. I'm gonna get the jelly bean tetras into their tank first. I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna just put this on here. Shout out to Jesse. Just one more fish. And luckily yesterday I did manage to get most of my Fishroom stuff done that would make today easier. So I've got a tin that's pretty much empty that I can put these tetras into and not have to worry about a single thing. I cleared it all out ahead of time. We're good. We're totally good. Man. Yeah, Aaron, if you don't breed these jelly bean tetras, I most certainly will. Well, I mean, I'm going to breed them even if you do, but I'm just saying the race is on, basically. The race is on. He may have won the BAP, but I'll win the... I can't think of anything that rhymes with that, you know, but we tried. Ross said I was there in spirit. I did miss you, Ross. I tried to get Ross to come, man. I offered him a ride. Probably good that he denied me, because I probably would have been so late. I set my alarms, and none of them went off. It's actually insane, but this is what happened. I was laying on my phone while I was charging when I went to sleep last night, and somehow that combination overheated my phone to the point where it wasn't working enough for the alarms to go off. So when I picked my phone up when I woke up at 9, I looked at all the alarms on. My phone like would barely move when I was like clicking on stuff, and when it cooled off, all the alarms started going off. Like, you can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this. Like, this is something that only happened to me. And then I also lost my keys. But I was taking my mom's car, so it was fine. But then I lost my mom's keys. I had to use her backup keys. Somehow I lost my keys to the car I was using while I was walking around about to get into the car. So, I don't know. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do, man? I try my best. So we'll get these jelly beans in here. And since I had the camera out today, I do want to show you guys with the camera some stuff that we got going on. But honestly, I got so much to do in here now with all these fish. And now that we're actually breeding stuff, you know, I got to actually do some maintenance, some upkeep, some egg. Like I got to move some gold laser fry pretty quick here. All right, I got one, two, yeah, that's 6. All right, jelly beans going in this tank here. And I actually had, my sister was there for a bit, and I had her bring back multiple of the bags of fish I bought early on so that they'd be sitting in the fish room getting acclimated. So when I got back, I'd be able to just put them in. I just checked on my aquatic isopods a while back. There's babies walking around the walls. I tune in. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. I got a really cute email I need to respond to. This lady, I believe, bought some isopods for her husband as a present, and apparently it went over very well. And she sent me another update recently, and they were just very excited, and also was talking about how the timeline, you know, was accurate to what I said. So I was like, finally, I was right about something. Now, I'm just going to say, I got some hate on the stream recently for my duckweed and some of my fish bags. I'm not going to say who, but there's some duckweed in this fish bag. So see, I don't want to hear it, man. It happens to the best of, oh shit. Where'd that fish just go? Yo. That fish just jumped? Did it jump into the tank? I think it just jumped into the tank. What the hell? I gotta move this tank. I had 2 tins next to each other, and this one fish just jumped right between the 2 tins. Gotta move it. Fish just do the darndest things, man. Jelly jump, Jesus Christ, man, really? Jelly jump Tetris. They actually were jumping quite a lot. I'm not gonna lie. So, but they're in the tank now. So, crisis averted. Crisis averted. Oh man. Give me 1 second. I gotta just settle this in. Settle this in. I was on a jet stream waiting for the jet. Long day of fish, man. There's a lot of fish. You nab any of the hill streams too? I did. I did get some hill streams. What hill streams you get? I know you said you got some, right, Flash? No? No hill streams? All right. Sorry about that. Okay. I was looking though. I have 2 Borneos in my 20. Very nice. Duckweed. Yes, yes. Sell me the pea puffer. Wait, Steve, why do you want my pea puffers? What the heck? You don't got pea puffers? What's wrong with you? I thought you were a fish keeper. You're not keeping any pea puffers? So I have had a few people say that I got some big pea puffers in here. I didn't think they were that big. I remember when I first got them, and this guy was coming over to get something from me, and he was like, "Man, your pea puffers are small. Mine are way bigger." I was like, "Geez, okay, okay, buddy. I hear you. Like, I'm glad you're proud about your pea puffers or whatever, but I didn't realize this was like a comparison thing. Like, you know, my pea puffers are bigger than yours. Like, that's what it's come to. Really? I don't know, man. I just got the piece. What can I say? I saw a Reddit thread about pea puffers. People were like talking about feeding them and things like that. I'll be honest. If I had to just feed pea puff, they were like, yo, they're so expensive because I gotta feed them like all frozen food and snails. I'm like, man, if I had to feed pea puffers frozen food constantly, yeah, I would definitely go broke. Bro, you got to learn to culture some live foods to keep this fish, man. It's actually way easier than the alternative. So, all right, jelly beans are in their tank. They're in a 10, and I would show you guys them, but the light's off in the tank, because that's how I be acclimating sometimes, man. Light off. Is Ada staring at the new fish? No, she is not. Ada has left the room. I don't know where she went. Probably up to no good. Steve said, I want a couple of healthy ones. All right, man. How much you willing to pay? I'll pay you proven pair adult pea puffers, okay? How much can I get for that? Proven pair sexed pea puffers. All right? What's that give me? Come on. Come on. How many big Steve bucks? How many big Steve bucks? I got some pygmy sunfish from Aaron. Kind of excited. We worked a trade. What? Wait, Aaron brought Gilberti? Oh, he's sneaky. He's sneaky. Are you planning on breeding those? That'd be a good one. I won't cut you. Wait, what? I forgot one bag of fish. This is from Cebu. I got some Petricola, some little baby Petricola. Come on, camera, please. Yeah, there we go. You can see him swimming around. They look like very cute and a lot of fun. Very cute little active fish. I think I'll put them in my 50, honestly. I think that'll be a good spot for them. They'll have plenty of room to swim around, have fun, enjoy, being cute. That's what it's all about, right? Being cute. I mean, if you got it, enjoy it. I nabbed some swordtail guppies, pom-pom crab, and some plants. Where'd you get swordtail guppies from? And I didn't even see the pom-pom crabs. They're a very nice pickup. Did you see, they're talking about if the pom-pom crabs were fully terrestrial or not the other day. I'm trying to remember where that was. I get all the little crabs mixed up. I really do. I get them all mixed up. Pom-pom crabs. What is it? The micro Thai crabs is like the other one. I'm looking for my knife. That's why I'm looking around like a lost person. I know I had a razor blade right here. I like to use different, I like to not do cross-contamination for my cutting bags either. I know that might be a little bit OD, but I do that. I do that. So I'm looking for my alternative knife. Alternative knife, that sounds crazy. Yo, where's my alternative knife? I gotta do some stabbing. Send a hug from Portugal, what's up? How's it going, Aquatic Secrets? Mick just subscribed to Flash on YouTube. Oh, nice. Very nice. Mick is very very quick to subscribe to folks. It really is. All right, I'm putting the Black Arrow tetras away, so Louise doesn't have another panic attack. Come on, man, calm down. Ooh, the jelly beans look nice, man. They look nice. Even in the dark, I can see them. I need to go to sleep, but I can tell that after the stream, I'm going to be up watching the tanks for way too long. Aquatic Secret says, nice fish room. From a distance, it does look pretty nice, huh? Yeah, from Portugal. That sounds like about the distance at which it would start looking nice. I'm just messing with you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Just putting some fish away, man. Here with the degenerates. Hope you're doing all right. I gotta breed these guys, man. How do you say their name? It's the Royal Arrow Tetras. They're described. It's Epicthes, like Luzar, Luizare. I want to say is what it was. Yeah. All right. Let me get these guys in. Give me one second. Nick, you answered me about getting my tank tomorrow? No, I did not answer you about getting... Well, one thing, you were like, yeah, it's fine. You can come by this week. I'm like, well, we're going to have to see what my week looks like. I probably will not make it tomorrow, though. I probably will not make it tomorrow. Because I got some work to catch up on. But I will try and see if I can make it this week. Because I do want that tank. And also, I got to rob Ross. Yeah. I'm going to take the tank. I'm going to get him to give me some CPDs, man. That's what we got to do. No, I'm joking. I do owe him some Scarlet Baddest, though. I do. I'm a bad person. I'm a bad friend. I haven't given them the Scarlet Baddest yet. Monday and Thursday are my off days? Okay. Let me see if I can make it Thursday. I'll let you know. Yo, I'm looking at these guppies. They look kind of cool from above. I'm not gonna lie. Did you get them from the store or a package? I got them from my local club swap. We had a holiday swap today. Ross said, I have a group of small CPDs for you. Let's go. That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear. Okay, Nicholas, get it together. Let's get the next fish in. I'm losing a little bit of momentum. I gotta keep moving. Where's my pouring containers? Let's get some of these other fish out. Louis said, I'm 5 hours of sleep, 3 energy drinks. Forgive me, fishy. Prez, leave the shop now. We'll keep listening. I'll forget later. Merry Christmas. Pleasure, all of you. Happy New Year's. Happy fish breeding. Appreciate you. Fishy Prez is hilarious. Okay, guys, let's stop reminding people that I'm the one to blame for everything that goes wrong, okay? I gotta take it. They call it responsibility. I call it bullshit. No. All right. I'm looking for my next alternative cutting item. I felt like that sounded better than alternative knife. It didn't. It really didn't. Yo, what's up, Cheryl? How's it going? I didn't get any Corys today, Cheryl. I'm sorry. No Corys. I just realized that I could just untie this bag, I guess. That's kind of difficult for me, though, so listen, you can only do so much. Man, these hill streams look pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. All nuts, why not? Lamar took a knee to the kidney. Ouch. Are they losing? I haven't been paying attention. The Ravens have just been painful to watch recently, so I just decided I just, you know, if they win. But I don't want to watch it happen if they lose. You know, that's the thing. Okay. Got the hill streams in the tank right now. Holy. Oh man, we're gonna have to get the camera on these. Because this tank hasn't turned off yet. We'll do a follow-up stream soon with all the new fish. Don't worry. Because I owe all the vendors that came like at least, you know, a good couple streams of chilling. You know what I mean? I just need to get my tropical fish co order in early 2026, and then I'll be able to chill for everyone that I need to. That's the last one. That's the last one. And then I'll never buy fish again. Looking forward to the jelly bean to see the jelly bean tetras later. Yep. Me too. Me too. If I were to get another Cory, though, I wonder what Cory it would be that I would like to have. Right now, I'm kind of good on Corys. I got a bunch of orange laser Cory babies. And Cheryl, can you confirm for me, like, orange laser Corys and gold laser Corys are the same, right? Like, is there actually a difference? Good joke, you'll be buying more fish soon enough. Only to replace the ones that I, you know, slaughter. No, I'm joking. Rehome. I do need to, there's a bunch of fish I want to rehome. Cheryl said they're the same. Well, like, what do I freaking call them? They're sold to me as gold laser. I could just call them, I'm sorry, they're sold to me as orange laser. I guess I could just call them gold laser. Like, should I just call them gold laser? Like, I've never had this problem before. I don't know what to call them. I figured they're the same, though, because when I looked up orange laser, it was mostly, like, old things calling them orange laser. So I was like, what, did they call them orange laser at first? And then at some point, we're like, wait, gold is much more marketable. I don't know. Or is it one of those situations where it wasn't described yet, and maybe they did think there was some different species? It's a hard one. I'm expecting you to answer, in case that wasn't obvious. I'm expecting you to tell me. Cheryl, just so everyone knows, if she doesn't answer, we've been let down. I called them gold. Call them CWO10. Ooh. Oh, that's like the good fish nerd thing to do, isn't it? That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. You know what? We need to talk more often. I could use this kind of thinking. My favorite tank right now is my 10-gallon Cardinal Celeste shrimp tank, white and black sand, white coral rock with the green algae. I now see baby shrimp. Oh, baby Celeste shrimp. Let's go, Ross. That's awesome. That's really awesome. That's really, really awesome. Okay, Petricola are in there. They're doing their thing. I need to feed some of these fish, man. I need to feed some of these fish. I can tell they're mad as hell at me right now. Like, I swear, Killifish he just threatened my life. Like, bro, I'm fucking hungry, dog. Help a brother out? I got you. I got you, man. Just give me a second. I got you. Hold up. So here's the thing. I'm going to put these guppies in the tank. That'll be all the fish in tanks. The thing is, I have so much to do in here. It's going to be hard for me to really do all of it on stream because I want to enjoy it. I'm not going to lie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these guppies in their tank. And then after I do that, after OSHA approves my methods of getting up here, we're going to use the camera. We'll look at some of the fish with the lights on. I want to do the fish justice. All right, so you might have to wait for some of them. But we'll look at some of the fish with the lights on. Then I need to just get to cleaning up this area. I need to feed some stuff. And I need to set up some things. Like I got to put the shrimp in the right tank and things like that. So let's get to the fish, man. Let's get to the fish. Ugh. I'm gonna wash my hands though. You know how it is. You know how it is. It's been like 5 minutes. I gotta wash my hands. So give me 1 second. I gotta start wearing gloves again, man. Then I gotta change my gloves all the time. All right. Actually, pretty much all the lights are off, so I'll have to show you some non-stuff from today things. I showed a bunch of stuff on the stream the other night. We did a vertical stream at a very odd time. So, I think a lot of the people here right now would have not been awake. So, here we go. Here we freaking go. That is crazy. All right, let's get the camera. Let's take a look at some things. Well, first up, these hill streams. So I put them in a tin right now for some observation. And I think it'll be a good one for them. So can you repeat the new fish? Nope. Nope. You're just gonna have to spin back. Don't worry, they'll be on stream again soon. All right, so P40. Let's see what we got going on here. They're kind of just lined up very conveniently at the front of the glass right now. Ooh. I can see a little bit of that greenness. Coming in. It may just be the algae, but you see why I chose this tank. Now, the thing that I like about the hill stream thing I like the most is pectoral fins with a white outline. Now, let me change lenses real quick because I'm not on the usual macro lens, so I think I'll be able to show you guys a little bit better with this. Enjoy mine stay on the glass most of the time. Perfect. Yeah, I got a good amount of rocks in here. I think I'll add even more. But here we go. Round 2. We'll get a little bit more up close. And let me just bump the brightness up here. Yes, sir. And let me see if I can get a little closer. They're like at an odd angle where the distortion in the glass is like kind of boning me. Right? Oh, autofocus is on. That's why I'm not able to focus. Okay, here we go. So remember last stream we talked about P40. There was some dimorphism information in there. I don't think we're going to get a view like that right now. But you definitely see, I'm seeing some actual green happening. Okay, I'm seeing some green happening. Like, you see that line there? As I'm focusing in and out? There's like a little bit. Okay, so let me just decide what I want to show. That white seam, that's what I'm looking for. The jelly beans, they're in this tank with the light off. But just as a teaser, I'll show them swimming. I'll show them swimming here a little bit. So we'll let them get it together. We'll let them, I don't want to, actually, I took the lights with me to the swap today, so that's actually why the lights are off. So I couldn't even turn them on now if I wanted to. But this is a tin that just had some panda guppies in it. Yeah. I'm excited. So over the next few days, I'm sure you guys will get to see all these fish. But yeah, just one more fish, man. Just one more fish. Elite Menagerie, Habitats, Sabu, Snyder Aquatics, Chasten's Isopods, Carol's Betta Bettas. Shout out to all of the vendors. Don't ever forget Zebra Aquatics, man. The caves are going to be very useful. Very useful. And guys, look at this. I love this. This is my little hatching station. I'm gonna add another tank here. I'm gonna add another one. We're getting into it. I gotta finish refilling the shrimp tank and start feeding babies after I let my dog back inside. Never done. Yeah. A lot of work. Like I said, shout out Jelly Bean Tetra is cool. Shout out Just One More Fish, of course. I know we've been enjoying the stream streak. Okay, I know. But I'm just going to let you know ahead of time, the odds of me streaming tomorrow, they're not good. Okay? I'm just being honest. Just trying to be upfront about it. The odds of me streaming tomorrow, not great. But I'll probably post some photos of the event, some videos, some other stuff in the Discord. I got some videos of the big isopods crawling on me and stuff, some cool things. I'll get some better footage of the ocean blue shrimp and photos so I can post those. Because when you have award-winning shrimp, all right, you gotta flex. You gotta flex a little. Award-winning shrimp and two Just One More Fish cards. So, shrine loading. We'll do a shrine stream. No, joking. Yeah, I just want to say again, I appreciate all of you guys in the chat. Everyone that came to the event, especially the vendors and everyone that helped make it happen. Who knows how deep into this hobby I would have gone if not for all of you. Is this my way of trying to shift some blame? That's one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is just thankfulness, okay? A lot of fantastic fish nerds. We enable we support each other. And look, if you don't think I'm going to be trying to breed these fancy hill streams in 2026, these fancy tetras, we got some fun stuff coming up ahead, and I'm still hoping to deliver on some videos soon. So just feeling pretty grateful. A tiring day, but very fun day. And I heard there may be a club that's willing to give me a shot at auctioneering. Another club where I could get some auctioneering reps in. So I don't know when I'll be able to go visit there, but if you guys don't think that auctioneering more in 2026 is in the plans, they're in the plans. And also, I did briefly talk with Tanya, who's working on the Clash stuff, and she had said to her, well, she didn't say like for me to just go and live stream like talking about everything that I've ever said in the whole day of my life, but it is what it is. She had said, if people have feedback from the Clash, or you went to the Clash and you have feedback or have any ideas, they're looking to hear from people as they're starting to plan the next Clash. So I just thought I'd put it out there because a decent amount of people that went to the Clash coming in and out the chat. So, you never know. As someone who provides feedback to all sorts of individuals all the time, you just never know what people might actually really need to hear or appreciate. So you might be thinking, I have this feedback, but I don't feel like sending. Just go ahead, send an email. See, maybe you'll make a positive difference. All right? So, that being said, I'm just yapping at this point, right? Right? So I'm going to get off stream, and I'll see you guys next time I got something to talk about. Okay. Have a happy rest of your Sunday evening. Jesse said those barbs. Yeah, man. I got these barbs from you, man. Some of these are, most of them are the ones I got from you that I grew up, and then their babies, which I've added to the tank, are back there. You can kind of see. But yeah, the banded barbs are nice. This tank is basically, I'm trying to just make it a really nice tank aesthetically, but it's becoming basically a banded barb show tank. They really are the center of attention, and since I added even more, they're out and about a lot right in the front, so it does make for a nice background. So yeah, listen, this has been in my tanks. I got my card. I got my loaches. Let me get the heck out of here, right? Let me go take a shower, fix this fish room up, and I'll see you guys next time I see you, okay? All right, take it easy, and don't be a stranger, man. I'll be around in the Discord and stuff, and if I don't stream tomorrow, I'm sure it won't be much longer after that I do stream again. So here we go. And my tanks, I'm out. No, you hang up.